Hi folks, we have a random World Cup game for you that we've just encountered. It's two of the lowly teams that are struggling towards the bottom of the groups. Hungary, Márton playing Lanny Crossing, actually has been doing pretty well with it.
Yeah, Márton, a known noob player, doesn't know what he's doing as well.
And of course Eusebio, not much better.
Yeah.
Playing Bar Alliance, what do we have here? So we have smugglers, so guessing it's three companies. Kraken? Yes. And this could be quick if Martin wins and slightly slower if Alexander Schulte here wins because he will try to do his crane milling Cersei stuff like that.
Crane is one of the most annoying characters in the game.
He's lovely. So,
Although he doesn't have that many warships, he has just the Iron Fleet Scout.
so I guess Cersei's going in that. Ooh, treachery, okay.
Right?
So she's still alive. Which means Martin can do crossing. I guess Bagging Brother can be just spent to slow Cersei down if there's any huge danger of Lannister running away with it, and there could be, of course. This is the plan, right? Get crossing, get Cersei triggers, and suddenly it's 6 power, and then head some spikes, and it's 9 power.
And this guy without bestow, you could use Janda, I suppose.
You can bestow one with the agenda he can get. Actually, it's not completely useless because I guess there are Iron Fleet scouts and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and what's the Baratheon worship? The smuggler worship?
the Baratheon warship,
Yeah. Yeah, the Baratheon worship, exactly.
Senegali.
Yeah, that one.
By the way, interesting trivia for everyone watching. Devon Seward, even though he puts the location you find directly into play, still says reveal it. I think it's the only card in the game that puts something into play directly and has to reveal it first. So if there's Sweet Robin, he can intercept that location and get rid of it before it's put into play. Thank you, FFG, for that. Another little bit of fuck you to all Baratheon players. So Cersei hits Hollow Hill, which honestly could hurt Xavier here in the long run.
So doesn't use Dragon Brother, does he? I'm not sure from the log.
He's used Bagging Brother to cancel Tyrion. Didn't cancel Cersei.
Okay.
There isn't going to be a second intrigue challenge here. There's no Casterly Rock. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, I honestly just assume that there is because it always comes. Yeah, we failed to record the other game that we played against Lanny Crossing, but that game did have Cersei and Casterly Rock on round one.
Mm-hmm. And Tywin, of course. Let's not forget
That was
Tywin.
on setup, of course.
Yeah. Márton doesn't play Tywin, by the way.
He does, he plays the new one.
Yeah, he plays the other Tywin, which I thought was completely broken, but I don't think it fits in a deck in a normal deck like this where you have core Tywin usually. Although let's not argue with Martin, he is a specialist, of course, and he is winning with this deck. I think the new Tywin will be broken at some point with just comboing for victory, and okay, if he doesn't combo, he has quasi renounce, so it's going to be alright. But for the moment, until people find that right combination,
Yeah, I mean, Intimidate is strong keyword. He has Intimidate now, right?
yes,
And if you have... Oh, and Superior Famous Blade, of course.
of course.
But what I was gonna say is, if you have Intimidate and Tyrion, it's basically almost enough to have default renown. But I think 3 gold is a bit of a harsh number for Tywin.
Well, so he's given Anguish stealth, with the agenda and Saltcliffe Sailor could have manipulated things in a way that Devan would be standing with stealth also, right? Then he
Yeah,
could
but he's
search for
not
location.
winning dominance with Cersei standing.
Yes, that is a bit of a struggle. Okay, so Tyrion's dope is claimed, so I assume there's no Morgulis. There's the Tywin, by the way.
Okay.
No Morgulis in either deck. We haven't really checked. I just saw this gameplay, and since it's two very strong players, thought I'd grab it. And it's close after round one, but I don't know. Baradek has gone wide and has options and has Korain, which surely will get around
Yeah.
treachery now. But we know how Lenny goes, right? Heads on spikes. It's 8 even if Begging Brother cancels Cersei. That's so close to being able to just win.
Yeah. Heads on spikes is problematic. Yeah, and think he could have waited actually here until taxation in case there's another treachery, but worked out anyway.
I bet the plot selected is Heads on Spikes.
That would make a lot of sense.
I
Yeah.
think we see two of them, then you win or you die.
I think it depends because sometimes if you're close enough, you can go with you win or you die the third round
Mm-hmm.
instead of spikes, right? Yeah, but right now it's not looking like it's gonna be super close.
And if you are as close as 13, then you could go Heads on Spikes anyway.
Yeah.
So Márton thinking whether to go first. Now Cersei is not standing there, which
Yeah,
makes
and
it more tricky.
no way for Lannister to stand Cersei, I think. Martin does have one painted dogs, which I didn't know it's played in crossing until I saw it, but it's some good work still.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, can't stand Cersei.
Yeah, I lost that I think in a couple of weeks when Painted Dogs is banned. Well, I'm thinking the Clansman deck will get some kind of nerf in Painted Dogs, maybe Lion Star, which covers these Rashi decks that honestly are slightly overperforming at the moment as well. Depends what
Oh,
the plan is exactly with the
well,
restricted list. So doesn't hits character, but Bag Brother will now slow her down.
yeah, but I think Cersei's is a very good hit for him.
Yeah, I mean, no second warship at the moment, but if there was one, you
Yeah.
stand Korean and then crossing with the small board that we have now is really going to struggle to push anything through. What's the reset for Martin, by the way?
I have it in my head it's Murgulis, but I'm not sure. Actually, crossings play all sorts of reset. I saw
Mm-hmm.
Matt King's command, I saw the Harris in the other one that we played, but I can check quickly. Mm.
Well, and so there are warships, plenty of them.
Oh, it is the Harris. And this other
Harris,
sign.
yeah, it's not going to help against this kind of board. I have Lady Maria, which will be actually quite useful now with an empty hand. And we have this other son, so not counting on his ability to do a surprise warship. The thing is, it doesn't do anything if you put it into play that way. That's from the moment Southern Sun was designed, there was never any ambition from FFG to give him a warship that you would want to put into play during a challenge. The only thing he works with is pinch of powder,
Yeah,
which
that
we know is not in hand now because it's
nothing.
empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Cersei is going to be nailed forever, so this is slightly worse than it could have been. By the way, Eusebio not using the agenda to put gold on begging, rather not expecting anything to happen that would need immediate attention.
Hmm. Yeah, and Martin just spams the gold with Region Guard, so makes sense for supporting the fight.
Yeah, also with begging, brother, I mean, this guy don't want True Shadows because the cost is to return something, and then he doesn't come into play if you cancel him. So now Bang Brother, I presume, is going to just cancel Tyrion again. That's the agenda spent. Maybe now's the time to leave the tickler standing and then use him in dominance to get rid of Corain.
Although there's not that many actually. Only Salador is only Salador is captain for. I mean, smuggler for Lady Marian.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you need. You can trigger it once.
Oh, it's just once.
Actually, no, you can. It doesn't have a limit in theory. So if you had cells, you could stand the location, the Lady Maria itself, if you wanted to. It's not too bad. You can also stand it with Eldon.
Oh,
Although you can usually combining Eldon with smugglers because it does require a smuggler to actually trigger captain as well. Guess you could do with banner stag. There's a bit more options to go a different route because some of the captains in Greyjoy are strong characters on their own, right? Just play Victorian or something. Is Victorian a captain?
should be.
The 6 cost one.
Okay, so there's the tickler plan gone.
I mean, the tickler is not like Gregor Clegane, right? He needs to hit the exact card.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long shot, right?
Yeah, it's just joking about that. I mean, you could get lucky with the tickler. Games have been won that way, but.
So, do you think that the card under the Lady Maria now is superior claim?
By the way, no cards in hand also means that no heads on spikes, so Márton will for sure. And just try. You win or you die, I think.
Yeah, and Econ's alright, so you can watch a few things.
Yeah, although more and more is there for the King's Road. Márton defends stuff. Yes, he figures that he will do absolutely nothing by attacking. It's most likely true. Still standing that warship.
So he's not winning. Oh, you can give any character +1 strength, so you're winning any challenge now.
And there we are at 6. Do we use Corain in
So,
standing?
with the Devil's Sword ability, if you have the 0 cost, the stone drum, can you put it in just by winning dominance? Oh, it says on the card.
It says,
Sorry. X cannot be 0. Sorry.
You have to pay 1 for a 0 cost location. That's the only one though.
Yeah.
It says non-limit, right?
Oh, he also plays you win or you die. Interesting.
He is the King's Road, by the way, so. I mean, the one card. Imagine if Corain wasn't there, how much more Lannister could have done really with Cersei.
Yeah.
Be a lot more one-sided, but he's just kind of blocked it all now. There's no targeted removal. It's going to keep doing that. And 0 cards in hand, so no heads on spikes next round either. What's under Lady Maria?
Well, honestly, it would be nice to have boots to put on this angry.
Márton goes first this time. So if there's a cells, I think he's kind of screwed.
Oh, Lannister.
Well, Maester there to block it.
Yeah. Nah, and doesn't put anything else in. That's.
Could he have Drogon in hand for 6 gold?
somewhat unlikely.
Hmm.
We would lose anyway due to it being an illegal deck.
Oh, there is the Stone Run.
It's also not. Oh, and there is the Victorian.
He is a captain.
Indeed.
And the last card. Oh, that was the last one, okay.
There was one under Lady Maria, the other one was dupe for Salvador.
Okay, you can't ambush boots though if it's boots.
Oh, you're not allowed to ambush from under Maria, just
Does it say you can ambush? No.
Okay. Marshall play.
You can play, so if it's superior claim, that's game over anyway. I mean, it is game over, I think. So the Harris, you said.
Yeah. It's not brilliant.
Kill Cersei and keep Tyrion and Regent's Guard against probably a bigger number of characters plus Corain triggering in
And honestly,
succession.
I think Corain, Angui, or actually, if you trigger Corain anyway, so you equip Angui, Dragon Brother, and, I suppose Southcliff Sailor and Mormon is pretty good already.
So I guess we'll get treachery now for Meister more and more. So that Lannister can trigger, otherwise would have been more prudent to just marshal more stuff on you when you die. If he goes to Harris next round, he could also get something to the bottom.
Well, the one thing is, it's honestly, it's gonna be some unopposed depending on what's in hand, and then um, there's renown and double claim. So actually, just double military claim. So Cersei's gonna stay alone.
Well, presumably there's ambush.
Yeah.
Could be the Hound, then you need to invest a lot to even beat him.
Well, but if you start with intrigue, there's some chance to hit it. It's 5 cards in hand, then if there's Hound and Treachery, you see it, and then if you put it in before the intrigue claim, there's stealth. So I think, yeah, I'm going intrigue first, make a lot of sense.
That's the last bargain, brother. I mean, 6 gold
Yeah,
stops it being 8, but maybe not worth it.
suppose he figures there's nothing much else to do with the agenda, I suppose. But you could just do a start on one of the characters.
Okay, so Márton's probably not going to put anything in. He needs the Hound not to be discarded now.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, the treachery would probably be the one that needs to not be discarded for Miriam, but
Yeah, but you can just ambush the Hound anyway.
actually.
Okay, so it's not under Lady Maria. Why do the crossing players always get superior claim? I mean, he's drawn a third of his deck and he's got all 3.
Yes. I watched the one game that Gabriel played this week, I think. Had one each round, so. It's only 3 rounds, by the way.
So military just went through now. Can he muster enough to defend this power? I'd attack with everyone. Ooh,
Okay.
and it's 2 claim power. Why not just make sure? Very little needs to happen for this to be defended. Okay. So Márton has crap in hand and he's lost for
Yeah,
sure.
and then he's losing anyway. It's close to over. Now it's gonna be dominance. Put him on 13. Does he play March?
We don't know, but it doesn't look like the kind of deck that would. Okay, so now he's won dominance because of cancelling that Tyrion. How could there be no playable cards? 2 superior claims and 3 mystery cards. We'll see in a second what they are. I think you now also kneel Cersei. May as well kneel Lannister. Or you could do King's Road, I guess. Doesn't matter. So whatever is your best anti to Harry's plot, you just play it and
I think you're better off doing it in taxation, really, but seems like you're not doing great.
Western Fiefdom, Great Hall and
Oh,
Western
that's
Fiefdom.
really harsh.
Yeah, so that complaint of mine about getting superior claims could have done with Sir Jaime Lannister or something instead, right?
Yeah, that's really horrible.
Márton went first as well, right? Thinking, okay, I'll draw something in the draw phase and with the 5 cards. Surely something playable. Counting Copper says the best anti to Harry's plot. Sure. 5 cards plus Lady Maria.
So, I think you could give also Angui, the stealth sailor, and Victarion.
I think any combination of cards wins. Even if you'd keep the Nelt Corain and Meister Moranor, it's still going to win probably. Angui, Victarion, and
the
Stealth Guy.
girl? I don't know.
This art is very controversial. I remember when it came out, people were not entirely pleased with it.
Really? Okay.
Well, presumably it's a male character. It's a sailor. It's whatever. Doesn't matter. So Márton has drawn a character that would have been okay on You Win or You Die. It would have been another thing he had on the board to keep it slightly closer. But yeah, he was basically screwed from the moment Corain was there to mess with Cersei and her not kneeling in power again. Yeah. So got this one for you. Hope you enjoyed it. And
It was over really fast. You said if Márton wins, it's gonna be over fast, but actually,
yeah.
Sylvia rushed.
Yeah, honestly, crossing, if it loses, it can lose quickly as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we'll record some more stuff in the coming days. Thank you for watching this one with us. See you next time.
Bye bye.